Here we go then. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. It's time for the UEFA Europa Conference League draw. In about half an hour's time, we should, fingers crossed if UEFA don't drag it out too long, we should know a 50-50 chance of who we're going to be facing on the 21st of August in our Conference League playoff. If we win that two-legged affair, we will be in the group stage of the Conference League. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. We're back with a live draw watch along. We're going to guide you through, or try to, at our very best, guide you through all of the goings on in UEFA HQ as we find out who we're going to be taking on in a couple of weeks' time. I'm joined all the way over on the other side of the world with Kieran. Kieran, how are you?
I'm good, Jackie. I'm good, mate. I'm so excited about this draw to see what country we could end up in. Oh, no, actually, we won't even know, will we? It'll be either this country or that country.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
It's going to be interesting to see whether we can recognise some of the names that come out and what countries they're from.
There are a couple. We'll get into the teams that we could face in a minute, but there is Anderlecht in there that most people would have heard of. But yeah, absolutely. we could be off to Estonia with a 500 allocation or less. Let's see who we've got in the chat then. Phil, hope you will. Will be interesting to see who we get. Hopefully the Maltese side. Gazira. We'll get on to that. Phil, do you want to come on? I'll send you the link if you want. Phil says
some Irish teams in there, Jackie, that we could end up with. Would be
I think
for the boys.
I think there's Sligo Rovers, and I think there's also Motherwell from Scotland.
Jackie, I'll stop you there. It's Sligo.
Okay? Sligo, apologies. Apologies. Very, very good afternoon, Phil. Where can you watch it? I believe it's being streamed on BT Sport and UEFA's YouTube channel, but don't quote me on that. I know it's on BT Sport 1 because it's on next after the BT Sport Reload, Immortals on BT Sport 1. So if you're watching that, you're in the right place, I hope. Phil wants Malta, Westbury United in it, for sure. Even worse than that, we're going to Estonia with a 500 capacity. But shall we find out a bit more information about this, Kieran?
Yeah, I think so, mate. You tell us, because I know nothing.
Let's get into it then. Right then, so I'm not going to read all this out because most of it's gibberish, but so UEFA Conference League is basically the third tier of active European football. We know that, contested by 177 teams from UEFA's 54 member associations. So it's pretty much the same format as what we faced in the Europa League last year. So if we get through this playoff game or playoff two-legged game, then if we win the group, we go through to the last 16. If we come second, we've got to go through another playoff. If we come third or fourth, we've got to sling our hooks. And the final is in the Czech Republic on the 7th of June next year. So as mentioned above, 44 teams will take part in the two-legged playoff round, with the draw being held today and the two legs to be played on on Thursdays 18th and 25th of August. The 44 will include 32 third qualifying round winners and 7 clubs eliminated from the Europa League third qualifying round, along with 5 teams, this is where we come in, who have qualified directly to this stage. So we've qualified through the league. There's also Villarreal in it, a very big club, Fiorentina, Cologne and Nice of France. So these are the clubs that have come through the league. So that's 5 recognisable names there. I think we're going to keep this on 2 hands, recognisable names, but, we'll go with it. So the 44 teams will split into 2 paths. The 10 on the Champions path, no idea what that is, and the 34, which are on the main path, which we are on. So that's the only thing we need to worry about. So the teams are then seeded in accordance with their coefficient rankings, the same as last year. And then we go. So who could we be drawn against? So here we go into the names then. So these are the dreams. These are the teams we could be up against.
I like the way you've bloody expanded that. I can see it.
Paid Linami Sulkans. That's the Estonian side versus Anderlecht. So I hope we face Anderlecht to win that. You've got Wolfsburg from Austria as they take on the Maltese side, Gazira United.
Gazira United. Malta. Right, Riga from Latvia, is it? And Gil
Latvia,
Vicente from Portugal.
yeah. And then Vincente, who I think Spurs played last year. I might be thinking of a different club, but Sean, you'll tell us whether you played them lot last year. But there's also AIK from Sweden. They've got the biggest stadium. It's about a 50,000 seater stadium. How many they'll give us, though, we don't know. But if we want a big allocation, you're rooting for the Swedish side. Then you've got I think that's a North Macedonian side, KF, we're going to call them.
What are you? KF what, Jakey?
KF what? The KF, North Macedonian side. Then we've got Viborg from Denmark, and then B36, sounds like a road, or from FRO. What's that?
What's FRO?
Don't know.
Federal Republic of.
FRO meaning? Come on, somebody tell us. Somebody.
Yeah, someone knows. Federal Republic of somewhere.
Something or other. Right. Let's take some of your comments. Luke, hope you're well. Villarreal are the favourites if they want to win it. Yeah, you think so. And then that 5 teams you say are the favourites. Lawrence, hope you're well. Luke says Ake play at the Rosunda, which is Swede's national team. Yes, they do, and national stadium. Sorry. So if we want a big allocation, that's where we want to go. The Faroe Islands. That's what we mean.
Oh, of course it is, Judy. Of course it is the
Faroe Islands.
Well, they'll be tough. They'll be tough. There'll be 6 sheep and 4 geezers, won't there? And a goalkeeper.
Yeah, so we'll go to the Faroe Islands. B36 from the Faroe Islands. Thank you very much, guys. Sean says Spurs played Vitória from Portugal. Vincente popped them this year to the spot. I see. Thank you very much, Sean. Freeman to Sunday League. It's going to be brilliant. This is honestly just going to send the link to Phil.
I'll tell you what, we could be anywhere. So we can't. These are the only teams we can be drawn against. Is that what we're saying here?
Indeed.
Right. Yeah.
So we will. We will.
Actually, you want to avoid Anderlecht, don't you? Because they're a known side, and even Wolfsburg are a bit of a team.
Yeah.
So apart from that, there shouldn't be an issue, should there?
No. So basically, people, if you want a quirky place to go and a good, you'd think we're going to win. You'd want one of the sides that you've not really heard of. So we could go to Estonia, we could go to Malta, Latvia, the Faroe Islands, North Macedonia.
How many you reckon would take to the Faroes?
I don't know. But somebody put on Twitter earlier in the week that Estonian side, the capacity of their stadium is only 500, which means we'll get 5%, and so that means we're going to get 25 tickets. I don't know whether that's correct or not, but if we get 5% capacity, we're going to get 25 tickets.
That'll go to the team's wives and the mates and that.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. It is a farmers' league, but it is what it is. Let's bring Phil in. Phil, you want Malta?
Yeah, well, with me being half Maltese, it's always nice to see the Maltese teams play against us.
Lovely.
Hey, Phil, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you down there?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah, all good. So, Malta.
That's good.
But Malta's a lovely place to go for an away day.
It is, yeah.
If you can get anyone to go.
Here we go then. So if you're watching it on BT Sport 1, the programme is starting now. We've got to test what the music is because the music last year was class for the Europa League.
Oh, yeah. It might be the same music, I think.
Not the whoa. Right. They're going to waffle on for about 10 minutes. So let's keep going. Plenty of new people coming in. Hello. We are not showing the draw. It's on BT Sport 1. I don't know whether it's on YouTube or not. It could be. I'm going to have a look whether it's on BT Sport YouTube.
I couldn't find it on there.
It's not there. It might be on UEFA's YouTube. I don't know. Let's have a look.
It's on UEFA's website.
It's on UEFA's website and it's on BT Sport 1 if you're on the telly. Let's take some more of your comments. Sean says, how does the away game tally in with a Prem game? Well, so it'll be Thursday, Sunday. So we'll just play all our games on Sunday again.
Yeah.
All of our games, so far they've put out all of the televised games and everything from the start of the season all the way up to October. We haven't got one 3 o'clock on a Saturday yet.
No.
So we're still hunting for a 3 o'clock on a Saturday. But we move.
Yeah, when I think about it, Jay, I can't believe from my day that we can't have a Saturday game for months on end. And that's really weird to me. It's really weird, but it's just the way modern football, isn't it? Fitting these fixtures in with European fixtures. It's
for
really
sure.
shocking.
For
And
sure.
there's nothing better than 3 o'clock on a Saturday. There was nothing better. You would look forward to it all week.
No, we had like 2 last season, I think. We had Palace at home and United away was at 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Really? Is that all?
There was another one as well, but I can't think who it was. I can't remember. It was in November because it was on my dad's birthday.
Oh, was it?
It was all I remember. It was the I think Watford beat Man United, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got sacked, but I can't remember who it was we played. Might have been Palace. I can't remember.
Yeah. Cool.
But, yeah.
Thank you for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit that subscribe button. 3,000 subscriber special show tomorrow night. So tune in for that. We've got plenty of interesting stuff to talk about there. So yeah, they're just bringing on a special guest. Oh no, I don't know what's going on. I can't hear it, but they're still waffling on. So we'll take some more comments. You could probably get a cruise to the Faroe Islands. We'll do that. We'll get on a cruise. We'll go and watch a game. We'll come back again.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
Don't want to cruise old Jakey boy and Richard, do they? Don't mind.
I know.
Go anyway.
Yeah. Where actually is the Faroe Islands? I mean, I don't know. Is it
It's
really
like
far?
It's in the North Sea. It's sort of in between Iceland and Scotland.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, crikey, it is. Oh, it's not that far. It's just up there, isn't it, by Iceland? Oh, I see.
Yeah, but it's still a long. Yeah, exactly. It'd be full of polar bears and everything.
That'll be a laugh, won't it? Yeah. So the big stadium people keep talking about is the 8GAIK from Sweden. So that should be fun. Plenty of different fans come in. Hello. Lawrence says they are all good teams just to get this far. Well, some of them.
Yeah.
We'll soon find out, won't we? We'll soon find out. Matt, hope you're sorry I'm late. I'm at work, but don't care. I want to know the draw. That's all right. They're still waffling on. Crikey, that guy looks fun, doesn't he? God, dear.
Fake tan.
Yeah, look at him. He's got all the makeup on backstage. He's had himself sorted out. He's got.
But regardless of this, we've still got the Europa League teams dropping into it, obviously.
Very true.
And we presume to be at that stage, don't we? We presume to be in the group stages and do well. That could affect the result. Do you know when you look at the Conference League semi-finals and final last year, how many of them out of them 4 were drop downs from the Europa League? Anyone know?
I think
who was in it? Roma.
Feyenoord lost in the final, and I think they went the whole way through in the conference. Roma, I think Roma won it with Jose Mourinho. I can't remember them being in the Europa League, but somebody will correct us if we're not. But I don't know. But to be fair, there are no mugs in the final. Roma and Feyenoord, and the 5 big teams in this are us, Leeds, Cologne, something else. Who was it? Let's scroll up. Who were the good teams? There we go. So we've got Villarreal, Fiorentina, Cologne, Nice, and West Ham. That's the 5 big teams in it. But yeah, once we get past all the farmers from Estonia, it should become a little bit more recognisable. Let's take some more comments. Where are you watching us draw? BT Sport. Sean says, I meant. Who have you got following the Thursday away game? Obviously, with travel. Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I will look that up because it's the 25th of August is that's Villa away. 25th of August is the away leg on a Thursday, and then we're back on the Sunday for Villa away. So, I mean, it's an away game, which is fantastic after it. But we've done it for a year, haven't we? I mean, we're not fantastic after a Thursday game, but.
Experience now.
if we get another 6 signings in, we'll have a squad.
6 signings, crikey, you're quite optimistic.
Chance
Here we
to be
go.
a fine thing.
Right, they're going. Eyes down, please. Here we go. And the draw has started. I've got no idea what's going to happen, but we're going to roll with it. All I know is we're going to get one of these 5 or 10 teams. We're going to get 2. I should really have read this out first, shouldn't I? What's all this down there? Read that if you like. It tells you what happens.
Yeah, right.
Qualifying round we played over the next 2 weeks. Second, I can't read that. What happens if we get into the playoff round? Should we win the 2-legged playoff round tie? We'll join the 21 other UECL playoff round winners and 10 clubs eliminated from the Europa League playoff round in the group stage. We will face 3 group stage opponents, home and away. Conference League will then take a break until the new year, kicking off with a preliminary knockout round in February, and fingers crossed us 16th of March.
Yeah. Right. So they've. I'm not going to bother reading out the other teams because the next one we have a winner of match 5. We've now got winner of match 2. Is that us? I don't know. I mean, we haven't won anything, have we? But and then match 3. So that's the. This makes no sense. If West Ham come out, we'll tell you. But otherwise, so I guess we're in the seeded
winners
team
of match
part.
2.
I guess we're in the seeded teams part.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that we're in the seeded team part, whatever that means. What we are.
Match 3. Linfield or Zurich?
Oh, crikey, you're ahead of me, Phil.
Oh, that's a change.
Yeah, it is a change, isn't it? So
last
winners of match 1. Match 1. Right, now what happens? But these aren't the teams that... because this is Group 1 and we're in Group 4. Oh, so we're going to have to go through 3 groups.
Oh, that's right. We'll just talk about all the other teams then.
Yeah. It's
might have to crack open another bottle.
Yeah. Open another bottle. It's clicked in my mind. We're in Group 4, and I guess they're going from Group 1 to start with. This is why none of these teams are recognisable on this screen. It's clicked. I know what's going on.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll give them that. They did produce a lovely trophy. It is a lovely trophy.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
It is a nice trophy.
Yeah, so basically, that's what you need to know, I think. I'm just going to leave that up on screen.
Yeah, because Mourinho didn't mind it, mate. He was quite happy to grab it.
Yeah.
Well, he's got it inked up now, hasn't he?
Irish side Shamrock Rovers just came out there. So that's another Irish team we could get.
Yeah.
Loads of people coming in here. This is crazy. We got Real Madrid. Of course we have. Sean says if you finish 3rd in the group, you get an extra playoff 2-legged tie mid-season. We'll worry about that later.
You've got to get too technical.
Yeah. Don't you worry, Luke. Don't you worry. Tomorrow night, got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes with her. So it should be fun. Should be fun anyhow. Yeah, we've got loads and loads of guests coming on tomorrow night. But we're going to take questions from the chat and we'll go with it.
What time is your thing tomorrow, Jake?
7.
7.
7 until about 10.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Right.
I'll probably pop in.
So you kick off at 4 a.m. for me.
Yeah, I know. I worked it out and I went, that's 4 a.m. for Kieran. There's not really much point asking, is it?
Ain't happening.
Yeah, thought so. Is CSK Sofia already drawn? I'm trying to look for them there. Not yet, Sofia. No.
It's just a load of letters.
Not yet. No, because we've got a Slovenian team / Finland, Latvia. Oh, this God.
It's like Countdown Extreme, all this.
Finals in June. So I guess we're on to Group 2 now.
Yeah, so It's just a load of consonants and no vowels.
He's talking. I need to know what he's saying there.
What's he saying, Jackie?
Group.
He's saying West Ham are going to have to wait a while.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think from what I read earlier, there's 4 groups and we're in group 4, so we're gonna have to wait. I think that was group 1. Luke says, "I do hope they have a 2-hour chat between groups." I don't. I've got things to do.
Yeah, I want dinner tonight.
Kent, hope you are. Let's hope we get a good draw as where I sit is £40 a ticket. Yeah, hopefully we've got a recognisable team. Matt says Moyes needs to go all out for the first game. Can't have another Astragugu again. No, we can't.
No.
Because Tom will go ballistic.
No, Matt's right in that. As silly as it sounds, we don't have to go every first team play, but we need to go and make sure we do the job.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe that Conference League this year is more important to us than Europa League last year, because unless we really massively improve our squad from now to the end of the window, this is our way back into Europa League. This is our way back into Europa. And to do 3 years on the trot.
Europa. Because I tell you now, we're not going to get in the Europa free league position. I really don't think
I don't think we are, Jakey. And that's my point. I don't think we are. I really don't believe that unless we sign 4 magnificent signings in the next few weeks. And this is, I believe this is our best route to it. And I think we should take it as serious as we need to take it. We need to take every game and try and win it. And it ain't going to be easy, regardless of, what the beginnings may be with the old Farmers Leagues and whatever. It's not going to be easy to go all the way and win it. When you look at Roma and Feyenoord in the final, the teams there, mate, they're hard to beat. So I think this is our best route to continue our success and having European football for 3 years on a trot.
And the key is if we get through this 2-legged playoff round, it's the same as last year. So if we finish first, we're straight through to the last 16. If we finish second, we've got to go through another playoff round. So it's so crucial that we do what we did last year and we finish third in the group.
Win the group.
Bypass a round.
Yeah, and win the group. Keep doing that. But we do need a squad of players to do it. And at this moment in time, and we're only talking about today, we haven't got enough players to do it.
No.
We need more through the door by the end of this transfer window. And I believe they'll all come. I just don't know how many. But I'd like to see at least another 4. I really do think we need that. Especially with the bad news about Agard, having surgery and probably being out till January. That's a big blow, really. Because in reality, if you look at what we've signed, I believe Flynn Downs is a project. He's a bench player. And again, he's injured. We've got Schumacher. At the moment, we've only, and to me, Areola was there anyway, so that doesn't really matter. So Schumacher is the only, we've got 1 new player in the first team. And we need 3 or 4 more. And that's just my opinion.
Right. So I believe Sofia's come out now. They're against either Brondby from Denmark or Basel. Who else is there? Slavia Prague, the Czech Republic, are going to go either against a Slovakian or a Polish side. I think we're now under Group 2. They just put a graphic up a minute ago of all the groups. We were in Group 4. So
first team's come out. Who's that?
Yeah, so it's Sofia / St Patrick's Athletic FC of Ireland versus Brondby IF / FC Basel, as well. Slavia Prague are in there. So that's the first bit of Group 2 done. So we're making moves. They had a little chat in between, not quite 2 hours, but Phil, anything you'd like to add to what Kieran said there?
No, I agree. It's important to get the players, but it's one of those things where really we should be doing our business early as possible. Get them signed on the dotted line, ready for pre-season training. It's like when we like the 2 times when we was in Europe before under Bilic. You know, we was already knocked out before we completed all of our signings with some of them.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of games. If we're going to take it seriously, it's still a lot of games, just like last time.
Oh,
And remember, Nice come out, have they?
Yeah.
Do
So
you not think, Phil, though, it seems to become harder and harder to do business these days with the agents and the players? It just seems to take longer and harder and harder. Everything seems to be more drawn out these days.
I think you're right. I think it's because
I think we're trying. I don't believe West Ham aren't trying. I do believe they are. It just seems to be really hard work to get it done. And players are a bit more picky these days, aren't they? Oh no, I want Champions League football. Bollocks to you. How about conference?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So Nice have just come out, and they're either going to take on an Israel side or a Greek side.
Maccabi Tel Aviv or Laris Thessaloniki.
Yeah. So number 2 has come out. I believe we're still in Group 2. I don't know.
We're in 4.
The cards 2 and 8 have came out. Let's see what this brings out. Not us. So Antwerp are in there as they take on a Turkish side, perhaps Serbian side, Maltese. There's Sligo Rovers of Ireland.
No Sligo.
They take on a Slovakian side, or is that a Romanian side, or OU? I don't know.
It's probably Romania, but it's the way they say it.
Yeah. Let's go through some more of these comments. 9-hour stream and we never heard our opponents. Yeah. Dear. Ken says, no way we are not going to get through league position. I think our best chance is the cup. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely, Ken. Absolutely. Yeah.
So the World Cup brings a huge break after November, obviously. This has stopped until February to March, I think. So that's a gap in between it. Card number 4 has come out now. Lawrence is a bit of a lady like West Ham could move up the league, even top 4. Could you imagine that? It's the first leg home or away. I believe the first leg is home. I believe.
Good.
Villarreal come out. So a lot of the sides have come out in this one. So Fiorentina take on a Netherlands side 20 or a Serbian side. Villarreal, the favourites for the competition, take on either Hajduk Split, the Croatian side, or Vitoria, the Portuguese side, and then Köln of Germany take on either a Hungarian side or a MDA. What's that?
MDA. Sounds like a drug.
Sounds like something. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. So a couple of the big boys have come out here. I guess we're going to now be here or the next one in the next group. I don't know. To be fair, I would have wasted my time sitting there for 20 minutes trying to work out how this is going to work because I don't think anybody knows. I don't even think they know doing it themselves.
No, I don't.
Here we go. He's getting the first one out and putting it into the other pot, and then putting it in there. So they work out whether it's home or away or not. That's what they're doing. So they take it from the seeded and unseeded pot, put them in another pot, give them a swirl around to work out who's home and away first, I presume. Here we go first then. Who have we got? So 3 comes out first. It was much easier last year because they just gave us the names in the Europa League last year. Now we've got to go through groups and pots and.
Should they just do it like the FA Cup?
Yeah, just do it like the FA Cup. Yeah, there we are. West Ham United take on either Viborg or Tórshavn. Well, that's not what was on the blooming thing, was it?
Was it? Might have been.
Was it?
I can't even remember now.
No, it's not. Tórshavn. That's not even. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, Viborg, Denmark.
Yeah, that was on there.
Yeah, so we're either going to take on Viborg of Denmark or the Faroe Islands. Yeah!
Here we go.
So, West Ham will either face. Who is it? So,
Viborg or Tórshavn.
Viborg. So what do you make of that, Phil?
Well, I'm still confused of how this whole draw thing works, but at least we've got a bit of closure now. Now we know we're
Yeah,
gonna.
we have,
At least
yeah.
we're not
Not
going to
to be
play
honest.
Anderlecht.
Yeah, we're not playing Anderlecht. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no one can moan about the hot weather up in the North Sea, but Denmark will be all right. But Faroe Islands, I'm sure there was a team in the Premier League years ago played a Faroe Islands team in like Europa League qualifications a long time ago. But here we go. Hopefully the tickets will be all right. Sooner they go in general sale, the better, because I'm off.
Feels there we go.
Yeah.
So how many Faroe Islands are? I don't know. I don't know
I think
where
it's only one.
Torshavn is. Let's put it into Google Maps, shall we? There we go.
Maps.
Torshavn. I found it. So your location to Torshavn. Oh, yeah.
Your location. How many miles?
Torshavn in the Faroe Islands. Obviously, you can't drive, can you? There's a sea, but
You can drive up to John O'Groats or wherever. Get a ferry up to the Shetlands.
You can get a ferry across.
what you've got to do, what Google Maps is saying, is you've got to go to Dover, then go drive all the way up to the top of Denmark, and then get a ferry all the way back across up to Torshavn, and it won't let you go from John O'Groats.
Right. Here, I'll counter offer that. Get a flight
Well,
to
the end of the
Scotland.
day,
Get a mini flight.
Yeah.
The Faroe Islands, right? Their pitch is, they haven't got lawnmowers, they've got sheep to keep it down, right? So, what I expect their team to be very sparse, and I'd imagine the Denmark team will prevail. So I'd imagine we're going to Denmark out of them two. So Denmark's a nice day out for the chaps that do decide to go there for a visit, isn't it? It's a good away day for the fans who decide to go. So
Exactly.
you know,
We might just be off to the Faroe Islands. And lots of people on Twitter are saying how confused they are about what's going on. So it's not just us. It's not just
I'm sure
us.
everyone is confused.
I'm not confused. I'm just listening to you two. So I'm all right.
Yeah, literally. So it would take, according to Google Maps, a grand 54 hours from Somerset to go.
Really?
Stick to Somerset.
Yeah, I think we'll stay in Somerset. That's brilliant. But Denmark, how far's Denmark? Let's see that might be a bit easier.
Oh, it's a lot easier.
Denmark, where is it in Denmark? Viborg. Let's see what's going on there. Viborg. There you go, Viborg, Denmark. To drive from Grand Old Somerset, it is 16 hours. That's much better. Go to Dover. You've got to go all the way through the Netherlands. Keep going up and up and up to Denmark and up to Viborg.
Well, if you went by the driving thing before.
Yeah. Planes, I'm sure there'll be flights, but if you wanna get on get in the car, you can do that, as you do.
Traffic down to Dover's all right now, anyway.
Yeah. Or you could get a train to Rotterdam and then a bit further up if you want. Plenty of things to do. Very expensive in Denmark. €10 a pint minimum, is it? Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that don't bother me, does it?
I don't know if that's all of Denmark or if that's like in Copenhagen. But I know that a lot of the Scandinavian places, they're a bit more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You've got to stop off at Amsterdam and then go there.
Yeah, that's the place to go. I've been there once.
Amsterdam. Yeah, we have a bit of Amsterdam.
You might not get to the game, but you'll enjoy Amsterdam.
Yeah, you might get sidetracked.
Hey, Luke says lucky it wasn't B37 Torshavn. They're better, better than B36 Torshavn for sure. Oh dear. So there we go. We've been drawn, and we'll either face Viborg of Denmark or B36 Torshavn of the Faroe Islands. So, any final thoughts before we end this very interesting show?
Yes, very riveting. But let's just say, when we play whoever we play, just go out there, take it seriously, get the job done, bish bash bosh, get in the group stage, and let's win this damn thing.
Let's win this damn thing. And before we go, let's see what the capacity of Viborg is. Viborg Stadium.
8,000 probably.
capacity. 9,566. So what's 5% of 9,500?
They might as well just give us 500. They can have the other 9,000.
4,500. 4,500.
Yeah, pretty much 500. So we're going to get about 500 tickets. And then we've got to look at what was it called? B36.
Oh yeah, B36.
Yeah.
Tavern Stadium.
As many as you like, because it's in a field.
5,000. 5,000. We're going to get 500 there as well, or 50. I don't know. But basically, you're going to have a lot of points to go to these away games.
Oh,
I
most
know.
definitely.
Stupid question here, boys. Is this home and away?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
two legs.
really?
Yeah, so the first leg is home on the 18th, and then the away leg is away on the 25th, and then we get back and play Villa on the 28th.
So if we beat them 9-0, we can take it easy in the second league.
Yeah, basically, just send the under 23s out there, and then we can put Villa away.
That would be very logical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Just go hard the first leg, play with the effort for the second. Come on.
Yeah, simple as that.
Yeah.
I always remember when we first moved into the ground and we was in the Europa League qualifier against NK Donzali, and I was there first ever game at the London Stadium, and I think the first leg was away because the stadium wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
And I think, if I remember, we lost that, but we comfortably won in the second leg 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just
Before we go, should we have a look at some of the pictures of the stadiums we could be visiting?
That would be ideal.
Lovely. Oh, that'd be lovely.
Fair Isles would be like SeaWorld.
Take your pick, whether that's Viborg or Tórshavn. Oh, crikey, look at that. That must be the Faroe Islands, surely.
Yeah,
that is definitely.
Look at that. Look
it's
at
that.
Yeah, there's a pitch. There ain't much else.
Yeah, finish the game, go for
nice in bigger stadiums in Essex than that one. But
that looks like a race course or a greyhound track.
It really did. But anyway, there we go. 5% of 5,000 in your head would impress. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. The result of this 37 minutes and 4 second stream is West Ham United will face either Viborg in Denmark or B36 Tórshavn of the Faroe Islands in our UEFA Europa Conference League playoffs, to be played at home on the 18th and away on the 25th of August. Thanks for watching, Phil and Kieran. Thank you very much for coming on. It was a laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It certainly was.
Exciting. We are going to conquer Europe with these two boys.
That's it.
Whatever team we get, we're having it, because they are major European players. We'll give them a go.
We're going to do it. Thanks everyone for watching. From us, come on, you irons, up the Viborg and the B36 Tórshavn. And we'll see you soon. Cheers, lads. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.
Cheers.